Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we are going over the watch list for next week. These are going to be the top stocks and cryptocurrencies we are looking for based on our strategy. And I got them all loaded up here on the side of the playlist here. There's quite a few names I'm going to scan through. I'm going to scan through them pretty quick. But when I see one that I like, for example, like Ethereum, okay, I really like Ethereum. We got the MACD crossover. Again, if you guys are familiar with our trading strategy here, we look to buy when the wave is down here. Normally this happens about once a year. You get this opportunity. So if, like for Ethereum, right back here in 2023, you got the opportunity to buy it at 1,500. It popped all the way up to 4. It pulled back, gave you a signal here in 2024. Nice move. Last year in 2025, really nice move. And this year in 2026, we're getting the same signal. So I like Ethereum. So what I'm going to do when I see a name that I really like for next week is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add it into my favorites list. So this is the green list. So I'll be sharing both of these lists with you. So there's going to be 2 lists. This list is the one these are like the names I'm watching, right? All of these names here have a green dot on their weekly chart, okay, which means we're bullish on them. And then out of all these picks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them into my favorites list. And then I'm going to go ahead and share this with you guys here after the stream, like I do every week here in the watch list tab. So you guys will be able to come in here, click on the link, and load up the playlist for yourself when that happens. So I'm just going to scan through these, and I'm going to look at the charts, and I'm going to tell you guys which ones are my favorite. Then again, you guys can use these lists over the weekend. You guys can look at them yourself and do your dance. So again, our goal is to buy down here and sell up here. Again, we sold all of our crypto back here in August. Up here, I mean, Ethereum gave you the sell signal up there at 4,800 before it pulled all the way back to 17. So we're very bullish on Ethereum, very bullish on altcoins right now. I don't care what your favorite influencer says. We don't listen to the news. We don't listen to Twitter. We don't listen to Donald Trump. We listen to the charts, okay? We trust the data more than we trust the news and your favorite influencer, okay? And all the data right now with altcoins and a lot of these names I'm going to talk about today is very bullish, right? Everything's pointing up. Ethereum is pointing up. So like I said before, this green list here, all of these names already have their green dots. So I'm going to be on the daily chart quite a bit here today. Okay, I'm going to talk about the daily chart quite a bit here too, but Ethereum, again, we got this signal back in March. That was March 2nd at $1,900. So we're already up 20% on our Ethereum position, and we're just waiting for that big explosive move to the upside. And I think that's coming here probably in May. You're going to get a big impulse move higher. It's going to kill all the bears. All the shorts are going to be screwed. And we're going to be singing Kumbaya by the fire like always. So SNPS, this is Synapsis. This one got the signal last week at around 390. It's now sitting up here at 500. So one thing about the daily chart here, guys, is when we're down, right, this EMA ribbon, okay, this is something we look at on the daily chart. So when we're up above the EMAs, right, we're in an uptrend, right? It's very clear to see, right? Uptrend, we're going up. When we're down below it, we're in a downtrend, right? We're down, we're stuck. Okay, we break up over it. That's when things get bullish. But we don't want to chase names that are way up off those averages. Like ideally, where we want to buy is like as close to those EMAs as possible on the daily. Okay, and we only look at the daily chart once we get the signal from the weekly. So the weekly charts got the macro signal, right? This is telling us we're going up over a week-to-week basis. Wow, that's been a huge move. I mean, that's up almost 30% in 2 weeks off of our signal there. So again, it's ran really hot. It's already up 30%. Look how far it is off those EMAs. So we're just not looking to buy that right now. But I do like the fact that it broke out. That's why it's on our watch list. But for next week, this wouldn't qualify for like a favorite because again, it's too far off those EMAs. We talk about the cheat sheet a lot here, right? This is the mean, right? The average. So if you're on the daily chart, okay, we use the EMA ribbon as our reference. If you're on the weekly chart, we like to use the blue line and the white line, right? The blue line's the 4-year average, okay? And then right here is this is the EMA ribbon. So this is like the 10, the 20, the 30, the 40. Okay, we want to buy into those. We never want to buy up off the averages, okay? Because that means we're getting a premium. We want to either buy below it or into it. Okay, so this one's just too far. So SMCI, so you can see SMCI is breaking out here. Again, we got our signal a couple weeks ago back here in April. That was at $20. So it is now back to that $30 level where we started buying it. Again, we bought here, and guess what we did here? We bought more. So we use dollar cost averaging, right? We don't go all in on the first signal, because if it goes the other way on us, right, then we're down and we can't average in. So I use a rule called the 2.5% rule, okay, which is over here in our trading rules. And if you guys are new to the channel, I do have a free trading course over here that you guys can check out completely free. There's like probably 10 videos in there now that you guys can look at. But my trading tip over here that I go over in that course is to never exceed more than 2.5% of your total portfolio on one trade. Okay, look to average down if the position declines 20% or more. So again, I like the stock of SMCI. I think they're a very strong company. Their earnings look really good. I bought it here at 30. Okay, what did we get right here? We got a red dot right there at 30. Okay, you could have either sold or set a stop loss, but they took a huge dump because their CEO was smuggling chips to China or something like that. But guess what? We got another signal right there at around 22, so we bought it here, right? If you like it at 30, you should really like it at 20, okay, if you believe in the stock. Okay, so I bought here. Now we're literally in the green on this position. So I still really like this one. And again, you could see how it's breaking over those EMAs. So you have a really easy trade setup on this next week, right? You can put a stop loss either right there at 24, or you can use this low from yesterday at 26. But I like the fact that it's getting up over those EMAs. Again, it's not like Synapses here where we're way up off the EMAs. We're literally sitting right on it, baby. So we're playing the breakout on this, right? And our target, if you guys take this free trading course over here, our target, right, one of our targets, okay, we have two sell strategies. Again, if you guys have a buy strategy and you don't have a sell strategy, okay, you're doing yourself a disfavor. You could have the best buy strategy in the world, but if you don't know where to sell your asset, it doesn't matter. Okay, if you sell too soon, you're going to leave money on the table. If you sell too late, you're going to leave money on the table. Okay, and again, no strategy is 100%. We just use these as a reference. And one of our sell strategies here, based on the daily chart, is to sell a red dot in the red zone on the daily chart. Okay, red dot in the red zone on the daily chart. So up here is the red zone. Okay, this is the Fibonacci retracement. If you guys don't know what a Fibonacci retracement is, like I said, go take that course. And if you guys do not have these indicators that I'm talking about here today, you guys can download my whole entire trading layout by coming over here to the trading indicator tab. Just click on this link. It takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads right up into your TradingView account, meaning your screen will look exactly like my screen. So right now, our target for SMCI is up here in the red zone. You can see the last time we were in the red zone was back here. What did we get? We got a red dot there in October in the red zone, $57, sold all the way off to 19. Again, if you didn't take profits here because you didn't have a selling strategy, you probably hated yourself, right? So again, that's just our target. So our target on SMCI is up here between 54 and 60. I'm going to go ahead and put that one on the favorites list for next week. HIMS is looking really good here too. I think HIMS is going to absolutely explode next week. You see that EMA crossover. So when you guys see those EMAs cross over there on the daily, and again, we called this weekly signal out. Again, this is our signal right here. Okay, that's our buy signal. That came at $15. We're already up 100% on this trade. Okay, but it has a lot of room to run, as you could see. So as you could see, when the EMAs cross down like this on the daily, if you guys are using the daily chart here, we're in a downtrend. When we're below the EMAs, we are trending down. We are trending down. Puking, trending down. Okay, now we have broken out. So you see how they're crossing up now? This means the move is really just starting to develop. This doesn't mean, oh, we should sell right here at 30. No, look how far we have to go back to the red zone. Okay, we have 55, that's 60, up there at $66. That's another 120% to go. So we're way underneath this trade, dude. This is probably going to be one of our biggest trades this year by the time it stops. And again, our other sell strategy is listed over there as well. Sell strategy number 2 is to sell when the stochastic RSI, that's the light blue line on the trading indicator, hits the white dotted line, or we get a weekly red dot. Okay, so a weekly red dot means we sell, or when the stochastic comes up here and hits the white dotted line. And we haven't even hit the white dotted line, or we don't have a weekly dot, but the momentum on this right now is just too good. I think this thing's probably going to be $70 here, probably by the end of, I'm going to say, May or June. I think we'll be back up here. So I'm still bullish on that. I know we're a little bit off those EMAs, but I think that's going to have a very explosive move to the upside. What's going on, Jason? What's going on, Marlog? We're not taking chart requests today, so I'll go ahead and turn the chat on for everybody so you guys can talk amongst yourselves. So those chart requests videos, those are going to be members only now here on YouTube. So if you guys want to be a member on YouTube, you guys can sign up by hitting the join button. But the chat should be open now. Hopefully you guys are all having a good Friday. Let me know what your guys' favorite picks are here in the chat. If you guys are watching the replay, let me know down in the comment section what you guys are watching as well. So again, you can see Unity Software is breaking out over those EMAs. So normally what I do for a stop loss is I'll set a stop loss somewhere around the previous low. So like, for example, that's right under those EMAs. I might set this one at 22, but you could see how that thing is curling up. You see the EMAs curling there. So as long as this one holds like 22, 23, okay, it looks very bullish. I actually really like Unity Software as well. And again, I will go ahead and share this list with you guys over here in the Discord after this. And I'll also share it to the members here on YouTube as well. If you guys can't join the Discord for whatever reason, you guys can be a YouTube Spartan. And then I'm gonna put the watch list over here. And again, you guys will be able to click the link and just load it right up. It's actually already linked over there, but I'll be sharing that with you guys here after the stream under the watch list tab. So if you guys miss one, don't worry. I'm gonna share the list with you guys, and we're gonna keep going. So NVO is actually finally starting to break out. That one's gonna be on the favorites for next week as well. Again, up above 37, it looks good. We got the daily alert there, and the weekly came a couple weeks ago at 35. So NVO, I think, is going to be another big name. They have a partnership with HIMS, and this stock has just been absolutely annihilated down here. It went from 150 all the way down here to $35, and this looks very bullish for next week. Here's Soundhound, again, breaking out here. I got a stop loss on Soundhound probably around $7. As long as we can maintain 7, that looks good. I'll go ahead and add that one to the favorites as well. Again, I like how it's breaking out here. I just would want to see it hold on to 7. Up above 7, Soundhound looks good. BZAI, I don't really know what these guys do. I'm guessing they're an AI company based on their name, but you could see we broke out over those EMAs. We pulled back into it. So what are we going to do? We're going to use a stop loss right below those EMAs there. Okay, and again, the dot is still green, so we're still bullish. So up above 150, I like this one too. This is more of a penny stock. I don't know too much about the company. I just see that it's breaking out here. Algorand's probably one of my favorite crypto setups right now. This one's looking very, very good. Again, we got our buy signal back here at around 8 cents. It popped up to 12, had a little pullback, but now it's reversing here. This looks very strong above 10 cents. Very, very strong. You see we're bouncing. That's what you want to see, that bounce right on those EMAs. You don't want to see it break down below the EMAs. Okay, you see how we tried to break out here but failed? We actually broke out. We tested, and we're getting a bounce here. Algorand looks phenomenal for next week. That one is on the favorites list as well. ZBCN, so this one's a little too far off. You see how that one's too far off? You want to buy this one into those EMAs, right, on the daily. So again, I posted a TikTok about this today. Again, we called this out in March. Okay, March 2nd, we got the signal right here at 0.002. And again, I can't make this up, guys. I can't move the dots. You can't make this up, right? This thing's up 88% from the signal. So you've almost doubled your money if you entered right here. And this thing looks like it has a lot of room to go. The red zone's up there at 0.006, but you could see how it's extended here off the EMAs. So this wouldn't be a favorite for us next week, right? We want to buy when it's pulling back into the EMAs. CLSK, another one. You can see the EMA cross there. I mean, folks, it amazes. It is amazing how many people are bearish on Twitter right now. I mean, it is blowing my mind to see how many people are literally so far off sides right now. And the FOMO rally is going to be crazy. I mean, when these names start going up 20, 30, 40%, all of retail, all these people who are telling you we're going down, 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 they're all going to flood into the market because they're like, oh, I'm going to miss out. And then that's just going to cause the price to just absolutely skyrocket. I mean, I am truly amazed at how many people are off sides right now. Because again, all these charts, guys, I mean, this is a huge deal. This EMA cross, this doesn't happen. The last time this happened was back here in September of last year. This was almost a year ago, right? I tell you guys all the time, you get one good opportunity a year. If you like a name, a Tesla, an Amazon, a Nvidia, Apple, Bitcoin, whatever it is, you get one good time a year to buy your asset. Once a year. That's it. That's. I'm not going to be very bullish here in a couple of months. I'm gonna start using caution. But you could see when this wave is down here, 2026, 2025, 2024, 2023. You guys see that? One time a year we get to buy these names. One time a year. Again, if you didn't buy right here in April when you got the signal because you were scared because of whatever reason, World War III or whatever, you're kicking yourself right now, right? That came at $8. You're already missing out on 51% because again, you were trusting the news and your emotions rather than the logic. When the wave is down here, guys, when this wave is, this is when things are bad. Things are not good down here, right? You go back to the cheat sheet here, okay? We're in despair down here, right? When that green dot comes below the white line, we're literally right there, right? We're right here, okay? So, and down here, it's never a good time, right? Last year in April, it was tariffs, right? Donald Trump's going to wreck the economy because he's putting tariffs on all these countries and da-da-da-da-da-da. And look at that. Right? If you were scared down here and you listened to the news and you didn't listen to the data, you didn't listen to the charts, you lost out on making a ton of money, guys. Again, this is more of a psychology game than it is anything, right? We don't trust our emotions when we invest. If you can't control your emotions, if you can't manage your emotions, don't manage money. I mean, that's what Warren Buffett says, okay? And we're not emotional traders. We trade on logic and we trade on data, okay? The data is what we see on our indicators, right? We can tell when a stock is cheap. Again, a stock is cheap when we're below the mean, when we're below the average, right? You look at this blue line here, that's the 4-year average. We were sitting, well, that was at 11, so we were sitting about 30% below the average, below the mean down here at 8 when everyone's scared, and now we're popping back up over it. So CLSK, I like it, but again, it's a little too far off the EMAs for me. I do think that thing's going to 22, but I would like to buy it more into those EMAs. So that's not on the favorites. Honest Company, this is one we bought like right here around 270. So again, we identified the breakout, right? We got the green dot right here back at $2.28. And now it's sitting up here at 350. Again, we identified the breakout over the EMAs. We waited for it to pull back into the EMAs. We took our position, and now we're reaping the rewards. But again, we look to sell up here in the red zone, or we look to sell on a weekly red dot. So I think this one has a lot more juice on it. I think that one's going to at least $5. Looks really good. The monthly chart looks really good here too. That's a huge breakout. I love that one. Love that name. Glad we took a position. And again, we're targeting up there at around $5. Amazon, see how this one's in the red zone. So again, we never buy names when they're in the red zone. And when we get to the red zone, and we start breaking out like this, okay, this means we're going into a blue sky breakout, right? We're going into price discovery. So again, all these people are talking about a bear market and all. Guys, we're breaking out to all-time highs on some of the biggest names in the, like, it just blows my mind. Like, people are so offsides. It's crazy. And again, we got the signal on Amazon right here at $200, $210. It's all the way up here at $260 now. So I would look to sell Amazon here on the next red dot that you get on the daily. Again, that's a nice move. Again, you probably bought right here at like 2. I think our signal came at 210. That's a 30% move for Amazon in literally a couple of weeks. So like 2 weeks, 30% in 2 weeks, which is a huge move for Amazon. So again, the fact that we're in the red zone, we never want to buy names in the red zone. So Amazon, we missed the move on that one. Okay, didn't take a position. Jasmy, this one looks good too. I don't know a whole lot about Jasmy, but it is breaking out there. We got Alibaba. This is a Chinese stock here. This actually looks really good too. I'm going to put Baba on the favorites. Again, we're just consolidating. We want to see that one. If you want to put a stop loss, I like to use the stop loss below the EMA. So my stop loss would probably be 124 if I was taking a position on that. RSR looks really good here. Again, we're breaking out over those EMAs. So we just want to see this one hold on to that 0.001 level. Again, this is another project I'm not very familiar with, but it is breaking out. We got our signal back here at 0.0014. Okay, it's sitting at 0.0017, up a little bit, 20%. But again, big range to go on that one. Meta's also breaking out here as well in this bear market. 621, it's not a bear market, guys. We've been in a bear market for 8 months. We've been in a bear market for a long time, okay? We've been going down for a while, okay? Now is not the time to be bearish. Now is the time to be very bullish. So, and again, I'm not a financial advisor. I just go off of what the charts say. I don't have a genie in a bottle or a magic little globe that I rub or anything like that, or a magic 8-ball. I just use the indicators, folks. I look at names. I want to buy names when they're cheap after a pullback. I don't want to buy up here. I want to buy down here. And again, Meta gave you the signal right there at $550. It's now sitting almost at $700. So Meta looks okay here as long as it can hold on to 620. Not my favorite for next week. PANW looks good. That one's got the green dot right there from 150. It's popping up. This one looks okay. I would have liked to buy it right here off the daily, right there at like 165. So I'd put a stop loss on this one at 165. That definitely looks like it's going to go up to 220. So I like it. I don't love it. IoT looks okay. Oscar, a little too far off the EMAs. Riot, and again, guys, if this is on my green list, if it's on my green list, that means it already has the weekly signal. So these weeklies, like this one came at $12. It's sitting at $18 now. So again, if you guys entered off of our buy signal down here, you're up, okay, 47% already. Okay, you're already up 47%. You can see how close it is to the red zone. So that wouldn't be a favorite. INJ's on the favorites for next week. This one looks like it's about ready to absolutely explode. We took a position on this one based on the monthly. So if you guys are familiar with our buy strategy that we talk about in the free trading course over here, okay, we look to buy either on a monthly alert. Okay, we want to buy on the monthly alert. When we got that under $2, I think my entry's like $2.75 on this. So I'm already up 20% on my position here, but you can see how we're just breaking out. Again, we've been in this long. This has been the bear market, guys. When we're below these EMA, this has been the bear market. It amazes me that all of these crypto influencers, I mean, I am shocked. Part of me thinks all these people, all these crypto influencers are getting paid. They're getting paid to say, hey, we're going lower, we're going lower. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if there's any truth to that. But the fact that they're all saying the same thing, every single one of them, right, with all the guys and gals with millions of followers, they're saying the same exact thing to you guys. They're saying, oh, we're going down until October and da-da-da. It's blowing my mind, okay? It's actually concerning, okay? But again, we don't listen to them. We don't listen to because they got a million followers, they must know what's going to happen, right? No, we're listening to the charts. We're listening to the data, folks. I mean, this is, man, this is a generational wealth opportunity, folks. I cannot stress that enough. And again, these moves don't happen overnight, okay? I mean, if you would have bought back here at $1, you would have made 4,000% if you would have bought back here in 2023. We didn't have any data on the indicator at that time, okay, because it's such a new asset. But INJ is definitely on the favorites list. That one is just breaking out. I mean, it's actually breaking resistance here as well. So I love that one for a crypto play. Here's Microsoft. Microsoft looks good here as well. Again, where did we get our signal? We got our signal back here on April 6th. Where was that? Oh, that was right there at 370. You're already up, I don't know, 15%. Congratulations. I mean, you're already under the trade. You got the MACD crossover. Nothing to be bearish about. Guys, trust me, I try to tell you exactly what I'm thinking. I don't do this for clicks. I just go off what the data says. My whole job here is to present the information, okay? Anybody can look at this stuff and see, hey, when we break over these EMAs, right, we're going up. When we break down below them, right, oh, we're downtrend, 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 okay? What are we doing? We're breaking out. This doesn't happen every day. This doesn't happen every month. This happens like once a year, guys. Again, the last time these EMAs crossed and we broke out was back here in May of 2025. What's coming up in 1 month? What's next month? Is that May? Oh, yeah, it is May. Huh. Seasonality is a thing in the markets as well, okay? This isn't sell in May and go away. This is buy in May and have a great day. I don't know, man. Have a great year. I mean, these are big macro breakouts that you guys, like I said, you get one opportunity a year. Am I making myself really? I'll talk really calmly here. You get one opportunity a year to buy your asset at a good price. Okay. Our goal here at Overkill Trading is to buy good quality assets. Come on, somebody finish my sentence. Good quality assets at a great price. How do we know we're getting a great price? Well, we use our indicators, okay? I could zoom out on Microsoft and see every time this wave came back down here and gave me a green dot, it was a great time to buy. I can also see every time Microsoft pulls into the 4-year moving average, that's the 200 EMA, okay? Every time it pulls back, since back here in 2012, okay, we're talking about 14 years of data here, folks. This isn't fluff. This isn't, some magical power. We're just looking at the data, okay? And I can see that every time the price came down here since 2012, You guys remember what you're doing in 2012? Probably not. Okay? 14 years of data. Okay? Every time it comes down and hits that blue line, what does it do? It has a big bounce. Okay? And we actually broke below it here for the first time, and now it's bouncing. So, again, all data here, folks. No emotion, no fluff, no affiliate links. Again, just data. That's I'm here to present information, and I'm here to gather information. Okay, you guys give me information. You guys request charts. You guys show me things that I probably can't see or sometimes don't see. Some of my best trades over the years have come off people's requests. So, again, this channel benefits me just as much as you. Again, it's not about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us working together, okay? We are the Overkill Army. We are a community, okay? I'm just one set of eyes. We got 4,000 members over here in our Discord, so we have 4,000 sets of eyes. You think anything is going to get past us in the markets? No, not going to happen. Okay, but Microsoft, I'm going to go ahead and add Microsoft to the favorites. I like the breakout here over the EMAs. I would remain bullish on that as long as it held on to, I'm going to put the stop. It's a pretty conservative stop, but it's down there at 380. Okay, a less conservative stop loss would be, a conservative stop, I guess, would be 400. A less conservative is down there at 380, but that looks like it's going straight back up to 500. UPST also breaking out over the EMAs. I like that as well, so we're bullish on this one. I'm going to put the stop loss at 26. You just want to see it hold that level. If you want to put it a little higher, put it like 29, but again, that is breaking out. We got the green dot where back here at 25. We're already up 35% off of that level. Okay, you got the MACD crossover. There's nothing on this chart that tells me it's going down. Okay, unless we broke down below that 30 level, that would change the direction. But that looks very strong. It's holding those EMAs very nicely. Again, when we break over the EMAs, normally you get the big impulsive move back to the red zone, which is sitting at 70. So I like that one too. That one's on the favorites list. Again, so far for the favorites, I'm just going to share this list with you guys here after the stream. These are my favorites so far. You got Ethereum in there. You got SMCI. Algorand looks really good. Again, I will be dropping that over inside of the Discord here after this, and I'll also drop it here on YouTube for our YouTube Spartans. How's everyone doing in the chat? Where do you go to swap SUI for Cetus? I use Phantom, the Phantom wallet, PHANTOM. That's what I use to buy my Cetus. QNT still looks good. It had a little drop here, but it still looks very strong above 67. I still really like this name as well. That one looks good too. Osmosis, trying to break out here. I want to see that one break over 4 cents. It does have the green daily here today, so we want to see that one explode here. Pepe's looking good here. The Frog, meme coin. Again, I don't trade meme coins, but this is a very popular one. Again, we're breaking out for the first time in how long? I mean, we broke out back here in January, but we failed. See how it pulled into those EMAs? And it failed the bounce. Okay, now it's not failing. Now it's getting up over those things, which means the bulls are taking control. PG, that one gapped up today nicely. That one looks good. Procter & Gamble. Axlar, look at this one. This looks freaking phenomenal, dude. Okay, breakout. Again, how long have we been in a bear market, guys? Since August 2025. Where was August 2025? That was right here. Okay, I mean, we've been in a bear market for a long time on this name, but you can see that really sold off from 45 cents all the way down here to 4 cents. That was a 90% drop. You got our signal here at 4 cents. We actually entered this one based on the monthly last month, so that came at 4.5 cents. That's where we entered. We're already up 20% on our position, but that thing's breaking out. I mean, you could see how it's just building the base here. Oh my gosh. That looks good. I'm going on that's the one's on the favorites list. Deep looks good. Shiba Inu. This one also has the monthly alert as well. Again, these monthly alerts come every like 4 years, guys. Like these are. I just can't, man. I can't with these influencers, dude. It's just insane. Like, man. So again, here's Bitcoin's chart. Again, some of these names do not have enough data on the chart, like that one I was just showing you. I think it was Axlar. Okay, again, we can't see what happened back here because it just came out back here in 2023. This is when it became a thing, right? But if you look at Bitcoin here, Bitcoin has a lot more data on its chart because it's been around longer, and you could see every 4 years you get an opportunity to buy at a crazy price, a great price, right? Bitcoin $200 back in 2015. $200 Bitcoin, it went up to 20,000. This one, 2019, 4 years later, right? This is a monthly chart. Each bar is 1 month's worth of time. 4 years later, okay, people talk about the 40-year cycle and right? None of it matters, okay? We just look at the data, okay? If it has a green dot, we don't care about the 4-year cycle, okay? 2019, April, $3,000 Bitcoin, all the way up to 70,000. 2023 was the most recent one, the one that we got down here, right? Green dot right there, 17,000 Bitcoin. This was called out in our Discord. I didn't have the Discord back here in 2019, unfortunately. But 2023, we called it out at 17. There's some people in the Discord that could vouch and say, yeah, we bought this. Okay, 17,000 all the way up to 133. So Bitcoin don't have the dot yet, but some of these altcoins do, right? Like Axel. Okay, the monthly alerts are the most accurate bottoming signal that you can get. Okay, and again, some of these names, Shiba Inu, getting the first one it's ever gotten since it's been around since 2021. Okay, you had one right here, but the wave wasn't down here. So if you believe in SHIB, again, you got the monthly alert. That is a very bullish indication. So I'm not going to put that on the favorites list just because I'm not a big meme coin guy. Filecoin also looks good here, breaking out. I mean, there's not a bad chart. I haven't seen a bad chart yet. Some of these names have ran a little bit already, right? They're a little already off the EMAs, like Synapsis. You see, we're already way off those EMAs. We want, and like ZBCN, we're already off the EMAs. We want to buy the names that are pulling back into those EMAs and bouncing. Okay, like Algorand here. Okay, and Algorand also has the monthly alert. Okay, so I'm telling you, man. Oh, dude. Whew. Wow. Okay, AKT again on the favorites list. PayPal, look at that. I mean, PayPal has been in this has been the most ugly, okay, downtrend I've ever seen in my life. Okay, but what are we doing? We're breaking out. We're breaking out. Okay, for the first time in I don't even know how long, dude. I mean, all the way back here is when we broke out last time, 2024, 2 years ago. Very nice move up. Okay, and oh my gosh, dude. Oh, I'm so glad we're positioned, dude. I mean, this is just about to get really crazy. Snapchat, you guys already know. Okay, favorites list, breaking out, pulling back, looking for the green daily. Okay, the green daily next week will send these things to the absolute sky. Robinhood also looking phenomenal here. Okay, we got the breakout over the EMAs. Again, we had a big nasty pullback off of our sell signal back here in October. $150. It went all the way down to 60. Okay, if you were selling up here, you were probably really happy. If you didn't sell, if you didn't take profits, you probably hated yourself for a while. But guess what? We're bouncing back, baby. We got this signal back here in March at around 70. It hit 90 this week, and it is breaking out. So that one's definitely on the list. Orca looks good. A-Firm, I was going to buy this one here, down here at 43. I didn't pull the trigger, and I'm regretting it. I want to see it pull back maybe into like 56, like that 56 area. Okay, and give me a green dot here on the daily and then ride that thing back to 90. But this is a huge company. They got partnerships with Amazon and also Apple. Love that company. I literally was about to pull the trigger on this signal, but I just didn't have a lot of capital at the time. So I didn't get that, but I'd like to buy a pullback into that. ARB looks really good here too. This one also has the monthly alert as well. We bought that one at 9 cents. We're already up around 40% on the position, but it's got a lot of room to go. All the way back to 55 is our target. We're sitting at 12 cents. JD, this one also looks very good as well. Okay, looks very good. Bouncing on the EMAs. That one looks good. VeChain looks okay. I like Coinbase as well. Again, we're up. As long as we're above the EMAs, guys, we're bullish, right? If we break down again like this, right? Well, we got to look for another entry signal. Okay, but as soon as we break out, folks, that means the impulsive move is coming as long as we hold, right? Up above, I would say, like 180. Up above 179, I like this. 179 is an easy stop loss for Coinbase, but again, we're targeting up here, okay? We're not going to get there tomorrow or next week, but in the next 6 months, I am very confident that this will be trading up here at 360 to 400. It's sitting at 200 right now. So Coinbase looks good. CMG, I think this one gave the monthly, but it faded. So on the monthly here, we're watching that $30 support level. You can see that's where it bounced and bounced again. So up above 30, CMG looks pretty good. It did lose those EMAs. So what I look for is a green daily there. Ray, this is a Solana ecosystem coin. Again, coiling up here. I mean, this impulsive move could happen at any second, guys. In the next hour, we could be up 30, 40%. I mean, it's crazy. STX looks okay. DEC looks pretty good here above 101. MOH, we called this one out last week or 2 weeks ago on April 6th when we got the 140 alert. Boom. Beautiful. 20% move this week. Again, you can't make this stuff up, folks. Our strategy is to buy when the wave is down here on the weekly, given a green dot. All of these names have given our signals over the last 2 or 3 months. That's why I'm not looking at the weekly right now. Because once you have the weekly signal, you need to zoom into the smaller time frame, okay? And you need to look for entries on the smaller time frame. Because we already got the macro signal. We already got it, right? So we don't have to sit here and stare at the weekly. We can look at it. But realistically, we should be managing our position now based on the daily. And again, that's off those EMAs, so I'd want to see it pull back into those EMAs before I bought it. But that looks very strong. Very strong breakout right there. I've been telling you guys, healthcare stocks are the second most beat up sector outside of altcoins. So altcoins are my favorite sector right now. Healthcare is my second favorite. I don't want to chase these tech stocks that are already up 30, 40, 50%, right? We want to look for names that are beat up. Look at UNH. Where'd we buy UNH last week or a couple weeks ago? April 6th, we bought that at 275. It's sitting at 354 right now, okay? I mean, you're up 30% already off the signal. So if you're saying, is it too late to buy? Well, again, our signal came right here 30% ago. So it's about 30% too late. So what you would do is you get in here on the daily and you'd look for a pullback into those EMAs, okay? That's what we want to see. And then we want to ride those EMAs all the way up to the red zone, okay? You see how it breaks out, it pulls back into the EMAs, and then it rips, okay? Bullish trend, no doubt. Okay, I mean, we're up 30% on this position. I actually sold a little bit this week, but I do think that has a lot of room to go. Back up here to 600. I just want to see it pull back to like 320 to buy it. What else we got? MOH. Tesla looks decent. I don't know. Tesla always weirds me out. It's not my favorite stock. I like to buy it when it pulls back into the 4-year. I'd say I like this as long as it holds 340, but not my favorite. We got SoFi. SoFi broke out. Okay, that one's trying to hold on to 17. We'll go ahead and put that one in the favorites list as well. As long as it holds $17, I still like SoFi. Okay, you want to see a green daily dot early next week. BMNR, again, this is an Ethereum treasury company, so I personally just buy Ethereum. I don't buy the actual BMNR treasury company. I'd rather just own the asset. We'll take some chart requests. I'll take some chart requests from you guys here once we get through our watch list. If we can get this video to 100 likes. It looks like we're at about 46 likes right now. We got 131 people watching. I'll take some questions. I'll take some chart requests if we can get this video, this live stream to 100 likes. So smash the like. We're almost through the watch list here. Here's PGY, also setting up pretty nicely here. I like this one a lot, over $12. SUI, again, just consolidating here, just going sideways. Up over 70, about 75 cents. That one still looks good too. Not the favorite for next week. Chainlink will always be on my favorites list. I just love this one. They just announced that they are partnering with Amazon today. I don't know why the name is not moving, but again, you got the signal down there at $8, so you're up a little bit if you entered off this one. We bought here at like 12, and we also bought down here at 8, but Link still looks pretty good. TAI still looking good. GoodRx, I bought this one this week as well. Again, I just bought it because I noticed we're breaking out here. So up above $2.10. I really like GoodRx. I mean, this stock has just been annihilated. It also has the monthly alert down here as well. So I'm looking for a bounce like back to $10 on this. And it's sitting down here at like $2.31. So at least back to 5. But I do like that one for next week. IWM's up in the red zone. Zebra. I don't really know what this one is. Near looks good. Another cryptocurrency, again, breaking out as long as we hold 120. Okay, this looks very strong. ETH BTC, that had a little bit of a pullback this week. But, again, still very bullish on altcoins. Hype looks decent here with a stop at like 39. We got ETHA, ETHA. This is the Ethereum ETF. Again, breaking over those EMAs. As long as we hold 16, that one looks very bullish. Humana, this is another one we bought this week, another healthcare company. So a little too far off the EMAs. I think we bought this one around I think I bought it around 200. I think I bought it at $200. It went up about 10% this week. Now it's kind of starting to melt down. So again, I want to see it pull back into those EMAs. Okay, and then I can either build my position. I don't know why I'd add to the position. I'm already up 10%. Again, we're targeting up there at 300. Again, those healthcare companies look very good. UNH also huge move this week. Once again, we called these signals out back here on the 6th. We literally entered UNH at like 275. Okay, it's already up 30% off of the bottom. Total 3 still looking good. RUM looking like it wants to break out here. IBIT, this is the Bitcoin ETF, also breaking out. I'm going to put that one on the favorites list as well. FET has the green dot down here. That one has a red weekly. So again, if you get the red weekly, what you want to do is use a stop loss at the previous low. So I'd put a stop loss on this one at like 19 cents. 19 cents has to be your stop loss. You do have the green daily today. So again, if it breaks down below that level right there, okay, we're going to be stopped out and it's going lower. But it really needs to hold that 20 cent, 19 cent level. Render also still just hanging out here. I like this one as well for next week. Again, monthly alert showing, got the weekly alert showing, and the daily alert showing all at once. So that's a trifecta. I like that one above 160. The others chart, this is the crypto market cap again. Going up, right, bouncing over the EMAs after we've been in this really long, drawn out, right? The bear market started for crypto back here, guys. I don't know what these influencers are looking at, but we called the top of the bull run. I don't even know if that was even considered a bull run for crypto. It was like this little 3-month bounce, and then we puked. But again, we're way down. Okay, after a long, drawn out pullback like this, normally you get a really big rip to the upside. So couldn't be more bullish on altcoins right now, guys. Mark says he moved all his SUI to CETUS. That's a good move. Would I recommend holding SUI or all in on CETUS? I'm all in on CETUS. I swapped all my SUI for CETUS. LRN, again, need to pull back. CFR, again, need to pull back into those EMAs. CPNG looks good. This is that e-commerce, Southern Korea e-commerce company. I like it over 19. Okay, I like this one over 19. We called this one back here at 17. It's up, so now you just want to manage your position. I would just make sure that one holds on to $19. That one's on the favorites for next week. TAI looks good for the crypto. Again, breaking out, pulling back, looking for that reversal to the upside. These green daily dots are going to be huge. Here's a Circle. Circle's into the EMAs. Looks okay. What Netflix end up at this week? So that one's down there at 90. Looks okay. I'd watch the daily on that one. CRO, I'd really like this one too. I like this one just based on the weekly. Again, you can see every time this chart comes down here and gives a weekly dot since 2023. Big move up. Okay, big move up. This is a very easy coin to trade. I like that one a lot down at 7 cents. ICP, again, this thing just hasn't moved in years. Not a big fan of it. The total market cap, though, is breaking out. This indicates that money is flowing into crypto here. We got Blackstone pulling back there into the EMAs. That one looks pretty good for next week. Again, if it's pulling back into the EMAs, your next signal to buy, right? Again, we got the signal back here in March. $106. You're already up 20% on the position. Now you're managing the position, buying, right? Adding if it makes sense, right? The place to add would be the next daily. Now that we're up above those EMAs, Ethereum, of course, is on the favorites list again, breaking out. Okay, looking very good. We got our signal back here at 1900. We're already up on our position by 20%. A lot of room to go there though on ETH. UPS looks good. IMX, this one's breaking out as well. I like this one too. I think this one actually has a monthly alert showing. Yes, it does. So that's another crypto for you guys. Bitcoin's on the favorites list. Again, Bitcoin is breaking out over these EMAs for the first time in a long time. Okay, since all the way back here since last year, last April. Okay, before we absolutely ripped. But very, very bullish looking for Bitcoin there. BlackRock looks decent. MSTR looks really good. Okay, I just want to see it pull back maybe to 150. If it gets a pullback to 150, I'm going in on MSTR. So watching that one next week. We got ENA also looking really good here, bouncing on the EMAs. Disney's looking good here too on the pullback. I like this one too. TOA looks fine. A lot of people requesting this one, but up above 230, I still like it. Again, you got the green dots right there. I just set a stop loss at 230. That's a pretty easy trade. We got Baby. This is Babylon. This is kind of a newer crypto. I bought this one a few weeks ago. Again, it's just breaking out over those EMAs, looking good. We got Serve looking okay. Neo's now pulling back, but again, it hit the red zone. So you got a red dot in the red zone up here at 7, pulling back. Now we got FISV. This one looks good too. This is, I believe, a banking company. You got the monthly alert on that one. That one looks really good. Plug Power, that's up there in the red zone, so I actually sold mine last week. HD looks Mara broke out. We just want to see it pull back maybe to 1050 for an entry. But again, if our target's up here at 10, won't really matter if you bought it at 11 or down here at 10. We got AXP, that looks okay. RGTI looks okay. Oracle looks really good here too. Again, breaking out, pulling back, just looking for the next daily signal there. Again, anything into these EMAs, if we're up above it, is a good time to buy. I really like HPQ here as well because, again, it has the monthly alert. Everything's pointing straight up. I got some options on this. I'm targeting up here at around 30. LDO's looking really good here as well. Crocs, a little too far off the EMAs. That was a really nice move there. Cetus, again, I think this is the most undervalued play in crypto, one of my largest positions. We called this out at $0.015. It's sitting up here around 3 cents. I think that thing has a long way to go. I mean, I don't see why that thing wouldn't get back to 10 cents. Very bullish on that. STZ looks good. IONQ, I took some profits on this one up here around 50. I sold about 75% of my position after we entered right down here at like 26. Huge move up. Again, the only thing we entered on was the signal. Again, nothing fancy here, right? $27 up to 50. That was about a 100% move. We took some profits. Now it's pulling back. I do like it for next week. I would just look for the green dot here on the daily. Now that we have the weekly, we also got Rivian breaking out and pulling back. Aerodrome looking really good here too. P-Sky pulling back into those EMAs. STLA also pulling back into those EMAs. I actually really like this one as well. This one got clobbered. Okay, big car company. These guys make Dodge. They make the Dodge trucks and Chrysler, things like that. You can see every time it comes down to this level down here since 2016. Okay, 2016 it hit $6, bounced up to 24. 2020 COVID dip, $6 up to 22. Okay, now we're bouncing right at the same level, so up above 6. STLA looks really good. I think they actually might pay a dividend too. Not 100% sure on that. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. We need another 27 likes to do some chart requests, guys. So if you guys want me to answer your questions or take charts, we need 100 likes by the time I get through this. I have about 5 names left. Morpho is coming down into those EMAs. I'd look for a green daily on that one. We got Nail. Nail looks decent here. It really needs to hold on to like 45. Not my favorite. I still don't trust the home building companies yet. I don't. I really don't. Plume looks really good, guys. Plume looks really good. Again, we've been in this nasty bear market. Now they're calling for the bear market here. Okay, now the influencers saying it's a bear market. Now that we're breaking out, we're in a bear market. Don't buy it because it's going to go lower. Not that we just dropped from 13 cents all the way down to less than a penny in the last 8 months. Ignore that, right? But now, bear market. No, I'm not buying it, folks. Plume is going to explode back to 10 to 15. It's sitting at a penny right now. Okay, that one's on the favorites list. ABT also pulling back here, targeting up here at 70 cents. That one's pretty choppy. And CoreWeave, just not interested. So here's the favorites for next week, guys. I'm going to go ahead and share this list. I think there's probably about 30 names in here. There's a lot of setups, guys. So these are the top stocks and cryptos for next week. I'm going to go ahead and share this. Well, first I'll share the green list for you guys. Well, first off, I'll share my watch list with you guys. So my watch list is every single name that I follow. So there's like 400 cryptos and stocks in this portfolio here. So a lot of names. I'm going to copy this link here, and I'm going to drop it for you guys. So here's my, and again, these aren't the favorites. This is just my every crypto, every stock that I follow. The watch list for today is 4/24. Today is actually my birthday, believe it or not. And there's no place I'd rather spend it than right here with the Spartans. I'm going to have dinner with my family after this. So, yeah, I probably won't be that active the rest of the evening. Then I'm going to share the green list. The green list is every name we just looked at. So, again, all these either have a weekly green dot or a monthly green dot. Okay, one of the two. Okay, so STLA has a weekly green. That's why it's on my green list. So all of these I'm bullish on. And then all of these are my favorites that I'm bullish on. Does that make sense? And I teach you guys how to form these watch lists over on in my trading course. Again, free trading course over here if you guys want to check that out. So here's the green list for 4/24. Okay, so you got the watch list, the green list, and then also the favorites list. So these are the names that I really like going into next week. And again, we do this every Friday, guys, if you guys are new. So these are my favorites for 4/24. You guys can come over here and you guys can click on this and then you'll be able to copy this, right? You can look at this over the weekend. You can look at the setups, look at the names that you want to look at, so on and so forth. Do your own due diligence. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy here that looks at charts and presents information, right? I'm just here to present you guys with the information that I see on the charts. I've been charting for over almost 10 years now, so I have a really good eye for spotting breakouts and things like that. And again, these are all my favorites for next week. It looks like we only got to 80 likes, so unfortunately, I will not be taking any chart requests today, but we will be taking those next week. Everyone's saying happy birthday. I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. If you want access to the Discord, I'll drop the link right now. It's just go to overkillinvestingclub.com. overkillinvestingclub.com. So just go to join the Discord, overkillinvestingclub.com. So you just click on that link, you hit join for free. So it's free to join. You won't be able to see this watch list unless you're a member. So you can become a member by going to the Become a Member tab. It's only $4 a month if you guys pay for the year in full. So that's going to get you access to literally all of our chats, everything we do, right? Our watch list, you'll get all the trade alerts. So we call out all the signals over here for you guys. You guys get those in real time. You guys don't need to like wait for me to call it out. You literally get it the second that it happens, and you can see all these just came in today. I also post my personal trades over here as well. And you guys can, of course, request charts for our chart request videos on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm taking chart requests from the chart request thread. I also take these on social media as well. So there's a bunch of other stuff. We're doing an XRP giveaway as well. You need to be a member to participate in that. It is right up here. If you guys haven't entered for the 250 XRP giveaway, that's happening tomorrow, April 25th. You have another day to enter till about noon tomorrow. You just have to click this emoji. And again, we're giving away 250 XRP there in the giveaways tab, and a bunch more cool stuff. If you guys have any questions about that, you guys can email me. My email is down here in the trading indicator tab. So again, if you guys do not have the trading indicators we talked about today, all the green dots, the Fibonacci zones, the EMAs, the MACD, literally everything we use, you just click this link. It takes a couple of clicks and all the indicators load right up into your account. Your screen will look exactly like my screen. If you have any trouble loading it, it's literally 2-click process. And then you guys can just email me right here, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. And again, if you guys are new, I'd highly recommend checking out the trading course to make sure our strategy fits your needs. Again, we're swing traders here. We're not day trading. We are swing trading. A lot of us have full-time jobs, right? We don't have time to watch the screen for 8 hours. That's why we trade the macro timeframes like the monthly and the weekly. So with that being said, God bless you guys. Have a great week. We'll see you back here on Monday. We're live every single day, every week here, unless obviously something comes up and I can't make the live stream. But a lot of the time, again, smash the bell. You guys will never miss an alert. We also alert you when we're going live over here in the latest tab. You guys can watch all the previous live streams. You can watch yesterday's live stream here, the day before that right here, and we notify you when we're going live over here. So with that being said, thanks for tuning in today. Smash the like. Let me know what you guys are watching down in the comment section. If you guys are watching the replay, let me know what your favorites were. Again, you guys can download our watch list over here in the Discord. Just click on this link. That'll pop it up. You guys can look at these over the weekend and obviously do your own due diligence. With that being said, God bless you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you here real soon. If you guys need me, hit me up in the Discord as always. And last but not least, Spartans, prepare for glory.